Free Aiyuk, hashtag.
Free
I would wear that
hashtag
shirt.
free Aiyuk.
I would wear that shirt.
You would? I'm gonna
I
start.
would wear that shirt.
Let's go. Let's
I
start.
wear to the facility too.
What's up? Yeah, why not? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Let's line up some fans outside with some free Aiyuk stuff. You're telling me a guy that you picked and rated high in the draft just the year before. You're telling me the guy that was so close to a Pro Bowl berth. You're telling me that the guy that you were so heavy in terms of, hey, this guy could be our next big thing, and this was the talk around the around the nation, right? You're telling me suddenly in the offseason, without injury, without any sort of news blip on any sort of domestic or
he's in good shape.
He's in good shape. Than last year. Did you see him at Krispy Kreme? I didn't. So.
Nope.
No, so I mean, you're telling me that guy has that much of a far drop off to suddenly be out of your playbook, and suddenly you're going to bring in pump up Sherfield?
Who isn't getting the ball, by the way? Who isn't getting the ball?
No. Who isn't getting the ball? So the guy that you said that this is the guy that's going to be great, but he's got some work to do. We got some other person in. He's better. Okay,
real quick. They freaking said that if Javon Kinlaw wasn't there, that if he had gotten picked when they traded down, they were going to take Aiyuk at 14. They said that Aiyuk and CeeDee Lamb were the two highest rated wide receivers they had on their board. That's right. What they said, things like this. They didn't have to say that.
They didn't. And so now let's just think about this, because this goes back to on Trey as well as Aiyuk. Psychologically, you pick a guy that high, you pick a guy saying you're the man, you're going to carry the
trade up for him.
Hey, we're the Niners. Grant, we're the Niners. Yeah, we're the Niners. Rice. Yeah. Taylor. I mean, Owens, all of famers. You're getting the baton, buddy. You build him up. You psych him up. You give him time. You make him work. You build plays around him.
He gets all those targets year one. The expectation is he's going to get more year two.
You make him succeed. And then what do you do?
Pull the rug out from him, just like you did with Dante Pettis. Now, Pettis deserved it, I guess. But why would you feel that Aiyuk deserved the same treatment? What did he possibly do?
What did he do? Is he Antonio Brown? No. Is he Kareem Hunt? No. He's not any.
Maybe he's a little immature. Maybe he lines up in the wrong spot. Sometimes maybe work with him.
Bring out
the best in him. Yeah.
Yes. So I think with Aiyuk, honestly, I think they've gotten it to a point where this shows their lack of confidence, their wishy-washiness, their Charlie Brown attitude. They've given up on a guy that they had not only. See, the thing is that if they had given up on him when he did improve himself in year one, I could say, okay, cool, he's got some work to do. However, if he's proven himself in year one and then you pull him out in year two and say he's got all these issues, I'm not buying it. I don't think it's just the injury.
I got a theory with this because Kyle has a clear pattern here. He was a wide receiver, not a good one. He was at freaking Texas. I don't know. I think he caught a few passes at Texas. But he was there because of his dad, and Hightower was there too. Anyway, I think he's one of these guys who was like a try-hard grinder at wide receiver and just doesn't like super talented playmaker wide receivers who don't grind as hard as he did. So, for example, this guy comes into the league, has a great first year, and then probably comes in his second year, maybe making more mistakes than Kyle would like. And still a good athlete, though. And Kyle wants to, like, prove a point, you know?
Yeah.
And he starts saying, like, well, Trent Sherfield is a better pro than you. He misses fewer assignments. He runs the right routes more. It's like, dude, why do you feel this is the right way of coaching Brandon Aiyuk? Why do you feel this is going to get the best out of him? I mean, I know you may have some type of gripe against players like him, but maybe that has more to do with you than him, man. Maybe that's you.
Don't we value talent at a premium in sports?
No, we value players like River Craycraft. Sorry, River. I just brought you into this. It had nothing to do with you, River. But it's just sorry.
Yeah, don't we? I mean, I thought we value talent, and I thought we do everything we can to promote and develop talent.
No. Forget River Craycraft. Mohamed Sanu. Why is Mohamed Sanu getting targets? Any target he gets is a waste. Sorry,
Mohamed. I want to know his 40 time right now. Yeah. I want to know Sanu's 40 time. What's the point? Where are you going in your plan? In your 3 to 5 year plan, is Sanu going to be an instrumental part? Just ask yourself this. That's the easiest thing to do as a coach. If something doesn't fit that 3 to 5 year plan, don't play it. You gotta just get the people the reps they need to be able to fit that 3 to 5 year plan.
And to me, this is why I've been really arguing all year that Trey Lance needs to start, not Jimmy Garoppolo, is like, you've said that Jimmy's not going to be here next year, or in ideal world, he won't be. So the only way you can justify playing him right now is if you think he's going to win the Super Bowl. But if you thought he was going to win the Super Bowl, then Trey Lance wouldn't freaking be here. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, we're going to get to all this.
We're going to get
to answer a couple questions real quick.
Yep.
Oh, no, finish your point, and then we'll answer a couple questions.
No problem. I'm going to finish my point on Brandon Aiyuk. I think free Aiyuk, it has to be done. You have to get him, just like Shanahan needs to build his confidence. He needs to start building his confidence around the players that are going to be able to do it on the field. Aiyuk is a bona fide, amazing receiver. He showed it. He's proved it. You don't lose that overnight. You got to give the guy some chances, put him in position, give him plays that he's been good at last year. Hey, give him the same plays. You know, have him do the slants, have him do the quick button hooks, have him go out there and prove that he can. I'm telling you, if you give him the targets, he's going to show up. One last parallel, look at Jamar Chase. Preseason, he was like, oh, they whiffed. Cincinnati did not pick the right receiver. They trusted Joe Burrow too much, bringing in his friend. Preseason, he was a dog in the dog. And what is Jamar Chase doing now? Rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Rookie of the year.
Real quick, people are saying Aiyuk isn't getting the same level of separation that he was getting last year. First of all, Jamar Chase doesn't get a ton of separation either. He's just a really good wide receiver. And second of all, the person who's locking down Brandon Aiyuk right now, more than anyone, is Kyle freaking Shanahan.